Hello kindergarten, Mrs. Seelock here, and today I'm here to tell you about one of my all-time favorite types of weather. Now, a lot of people don't like this type of weather. I don't know if you can hear, but it is my all-time favorite. I absolutely love the rain. I love being outside in the rain. I love being inside in the rain, everything. My family even sings a song a little bit differently about rain. So I don't know if you've heard the song, Rain, rain, go away, come again another day. My family actually sings it, Rain, rain, stay and play with us every day, because we love the rain so much. So today I'm going to read to you this story. This story is called The Rain Came Down, and this is by David Shannon. And then after I read to you this story, we're going to look at a little activity that you can do on Seesaw. So here we go. The Rain Came Down by David Shannon. One Saturday morning, the rain came down and it made the chickens squawk. The cat yowled at the chickens and the dog barked at the cat. And still, the rain came down. The man yelled at the dog and woke up the baby. "Stop all that yelling," shouted the man's wife. The dog barked louder, and still the rain came down. A policeman heard the noise and stopped to see what was wrong. His car was blocking traffic, and half a block away, a woman squirmed in the back of her taxi. "Hurry up or I'll miss my plane," she told the taxi driver. So he started honking. The truck driver in front of him got mad and started honking back. "I have tomatoes to deliver," he shouted. The ice cream man heard the honking and turned up the music in his van. Jingle-a-jingle went the music. Slap-a-da-slap went the windshield wipers. And still the rain came down. The owner of the beauty parlor came out to see what all the fuss was about. He bumped into the barber coming out of his barber shop, and they began to argue. Up on his ladder, the painter grumbled. "I can't paint in the rain." He started to climb down, and he bonked the barber in the head with his can of paint. Now all three of them were arguing. Next, the baker stepped out of the bakery. "My roof is leaking and my cakes are getting wet," he moaned. He opened his umbrella and he poked the pizza man in the nose. So they joined in the bickering too. A boy ran by chasing a small boat down the stream in the gutter. He splashed a little girl and began to cry. And still, the rain came down. The grocery man stomped out onto the sidewalk and yelled, "Where is that delivery truck? I need my tomatoes." He ran into a lady coming out of the clothing store and knocked her boxes into his fruit stand. Oranges and apples and lemons bounced down the sidewalk. And still, the rain came down. The policeman walked back to his car. "What is all this ruckus about?" he asked. The whole block was honking and yelling and bickering and barking. And then the rain stopped. And so did that noise. The sun came out and the air smelled fresh and sweet. Everything shimmered and a rainbow stretched across the rooftops. "It's much too nice a day to be arguing," said the baker. "I have cakes to bake, and I have pizzas to make," said the pizza man. "I could use a shave while my building dries," said the painter to the barber. Then they went inside. The policeman said, "Everything looks A-OK here to me." and he drove off in his car. The woman in the taxi decided she had time to have her hair done before her trip, and she went to the beauty parlor. So the lady with the boxes got into the taxi and went home. The truck driver told the grocer, "I have your tomatoes." "Wonderful," said the grocer, "but first I have to pick up this fruit." The little girl and boy helped him. So he bought them ice cream cones. And the ice cream man gave them each an extra scoop because it was such a nice day. Then the man, his wife, and their baby had a picnic together in the backyard, while the dog, the cat, and the chickens slept in the warm afternoon sun. So boys and girls, what I want to show you is the activity that you're going to do on Seesaw today looks like this. And it's called pouring rain. Now yours is going to be blank, like this one, but I wanted to show you a couple of ideas that I came up with. So the first area here is what to wear. So I want you to think about a rainy day, like in this story, and what would you wear? Maybe a raincoat, maybe some rain boots or a rain hat, and an umbrella. Then the next box is the activities that you could do. Now, what could you do in the rain? Now, I love the rain so much, so I would definitely splash in puddles. You could make a rain stick with some rice in a big tube. You could stay inside if you don't like the rain and bake some cookies or play some games. And the last one here on the bottom is some tips or advice. And I have some to share with you, and maybe you will have some to share with your teacher. So my tips are: wear warm clothes, because when it rains, a lot of times it's cold. And bring your umbrella. So those are my tips for you. I hope that you love rain as much as I do. And if you don't like rain as much as I do, then stay inside, stay warm, and do some of those inside activities. All right, my friends, the next time it's raining, I want you to think of Mrs. Seelock. And maybe, just maybe, go outside and splash in those puddles. Bye, friends.